It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Ball against Beverly. Morris kicks to George. Pass to Beverly. A three from Leonard. The Thunder pull it in. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
They really played exhausting D out there, just pounding them all night long.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Thunder. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan, and he was clearly feeling good coming out of the locker room. They were very composed all through their Game 1 upset. He's hoping for more of the same tonight. He told me, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I'm going to get ahead of myself. If we go home with a 2-0 lead, we're going to be real tough to beat. Say so, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now Paul. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Shot by Paul, nobody around. And that one's on target from the wing.
The defense has to stay on Chris Paul. He has a quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Here's Beverly, banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Paul can't get it to go.
Meaning right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Gallinari. Adams against Cousins. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he recovers it. Now, here's Leonard. D right on him. That gives them the lead.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Paul dishes to Adams. And here's Gallinari. Back to Adams. Gallinari on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Beverly kicks to Morris. To the middle. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Cousins with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the pass to Gallinari. Adams against Cousins. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Leonard. Got a hand on it. Here's Paul. All alone. Cousins pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Paul with the steal. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Try to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
A different look for the Clippers. Andrew Bogut is checked in for Cousins. Andrew Shamet comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Noel.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. A 3. And a jam it miss it. Under trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Schroeder. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
So slippery. Schroeder probably one of the more underrated ball handlers in the league.
To the paint, Jackson finds Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
They grab their own miss, and it's good. 2 points.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Jackson kicks to Morris. A 3 off the mark. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up by 4.
The fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Shamet Leonard are on the wing. They'll get out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. And Muscala has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 4. And Leonard has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. To the middle. And slam dunk by Noel.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Jackson down low. Started by Schroeder. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the free throw, no good. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. But they recover it. Right wing, second shot opportunity. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist from Young. Cousins has got 5 points so far.
Just taking what's there. Cousins understands when to force things a little and when to just take the shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 4.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot from 16. No good that time. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Up and in on the layup. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Cousins. That's it. He's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
DeMarcus can play outside, but the paint is still where he makes his living.
Ball surveying the floor. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's George. Ball with the steal. Schroeder, right side. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Shots good from Young.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Ball outside. Lets it go from the wing, and he connects with the jumper. Clippers with the ball, leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Beverly kicks to Cousins. And it's off from three-point range.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And that one's good. Noel's got 4 points this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Beverly. And no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Nobody near Schroeder, measuring with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout.
He's every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Patrick Beverly. And is Richard also for Oklahoma City. Robertson, he's checked in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Paul's shot is off.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Oh, wow!
That was nice.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Thunder trailing by 5. That's a 2 from Paul. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Young's shot is off.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 7.
And over the years, Chris has really honed in on making the three-point shot. Understands how important it is.
Here's Cousins. The Clippers keep it alive. Bogut finds Leonard. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Adams in the high post. Passes it to Schroeder. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Here's George. Makes it off the glass. He's got 5.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers lead by 4. Leonard.
Hey, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. And it's Robertson in at the 3. And that one's good. George.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in it.
That's a 2 from Paul. Nice jump shot. Good. Paul's got 9.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
George, that's a 2-pointer. The Clippers get another chance here. Bogut, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And here's the fast break. On up the court. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. Very cool start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
So they take the lead. 11 points in the game.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Bogut. So the wing on the left. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Right side, Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percent lead to better looks for him and for their entire team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Measuring, he's checked in for Bogut. Andre Shamet comes in for Young. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Paul George. And Beverly kicks to Cousins. And that one drops for him. Cousins has got 9.
Solid work by DeMarcus. Locates his spot, sets up quickly. That's how you catch a shoot in rhythm.
An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Leonard has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Talented, opportunistic. When Leonard gets hot, it can last for long stretches.
Down low, and Noel throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Oh, good on the triple. The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. LA's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. In the corner, Shamet with it. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City trailer. And he slams it one-handed.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nader, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Chris Paul. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:56 left in the third. Leonard on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 14 points for him. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in just the second half. Clippers trail by 3. And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Morris comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Green in for Leonard. Andre Robertson, who's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game. Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Noel dishes to Schroeder. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Schroeder against Beverly. Green breaking loose, and it's Beverly missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Schroeder. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Shamet. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a players relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Shamet. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a players.
12 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's George. Shoots over Schroeder, and no good on the last second attempt this time. We come back right after this. Get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. They've got Morris. Andrew Shamet is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Paul George, and it's Mejri in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. George against Schroeder. Lets it go from 11. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from George.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, Green. Pass to Morris. In the corner, George with it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Thunder making a change here. Paul's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Let's go. The offensive rebound goes up again. Robertson can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now the pass to Mejri. Just 5 on the clock. Green, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Schroeder. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles with some changes. Reggie Jackson's checked in for George, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Landry Shamet. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Evan, we know what side he's on.
Thank you, David.
Defending Schroeder is much trickier than it used to be. Has developed his skills to go along with the athleticism.
That's good from Schroeder. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Clippers trail by 8. And the Clippers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Leonard, he's checked in for Gerald Green. Young is subbed in for Jackson.
A beast on the dribble drive. You see Kawhi right there, undeterred by contact.
The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Leonard, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point chance here for him.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Andrew Bogut checked in for Measure. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Marcus Morris. And Paul George is subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
He's an NBA champion and Finals MVP in 2014. Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Leonard's got 24 points.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
All those sets for him.
And it's Paul with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. The baseline jam. And yes, it's good.
Smooth, patient. Chris does a good job of working over that in-between area.
Now here's Leonard, defended by Robertson. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Young's shot is off.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
Clippers trail by 7. Leonard inside, defended by Robertson. Leonard inside, and a missed layup. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Ball against George. He goes up again. That misses off the bench.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Leonard hits them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up. Paul passes to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Ejected by Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oklahoma City. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard attacking Bogut in the corner. Pass to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Kicks to Leonard. Lets it go with a three. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through.
They lead by 2. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. 24 seconds left in the game, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is a second attempt at the line. No good.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Clippers call time here. They're
or a quick 2 and a 5.
It's Young on the wing. Buries the triple. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. Force now in overtime. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Paul George, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Bogut. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Young in at the 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, easy call.
Throw good, Adams. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. Pass to Cousins. On its way from Young for 2. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Schroeder on target from 13 feet. Schroeder's got 23 points.
Self-confidence, a huge part of his game. Schroeder never doubts his abilities.
Leonard draws the double. Young with no one around. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Time called. They're down by 1. 1:57 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Schroeder surveying the floor. That shot, no good. Empty that time from Leonard. And here's George. And Leonard has it in the corner. From down in the low post, it goes. And And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
This is what Kawhi provides. 100% of effort. Loves to take it right to you.
Here's Schroeder. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. From downtown, and it's Schroeder missing. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Leonard. On the outside, shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't nail the jumper.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Got it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Ice in his veins. Schroeder knows how to deliver when it matters the most.
Leonard kicks to Cousins. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Cousins. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Robertson, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Ball checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. There's 25 seconds left to play in OT, and this. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. No good off the back of the rim. Leonard with the ball. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. George, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, what a shot!
Wow, that's an ending that we'll be talking about not just for weeks, but for years.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close, just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstated.
I'm glad you could join us for the